I tried 100 SEO strategies in the last 100 days. These are the ones that work right now in 2024. These are proven SEO strategies that you need to implement ASAP if you want a chance at ranking on page 1 of Google. In the last 5 years, I probably tested close to 1,000 SEO strategies, and I kept a journal of the ones that worked. And in the last 100 days, I've tested those top 100 on e-commerce brands, local sites, B2B sites, and even a niche site on building. 90 of them no longer work, but these 10 do. And in this video, I'm going to be revealing each one, so stick around until the end of the video. My name is Cromwell, and I'm the founder of Newseas, an SEO agency for 7, 8, and 9-figure Shopify brands. I've scaled dozens of brands in organic search revenue, some from $43,000 to $70,000 a month, some from $12,000 to $74,000, and even a brand from $3,000 a month to $200,000 a month, all using the power of SEO. These are 10 strategies that we use daily to build custom strategies for each and every single brand we work with. Here's the first one. Number 1, build a simple site and take care of it. You don't need an expensive theme or overly complex design to rank on page 1. Most brands I work with, even the ones I'm working with now that are doing well over $100,000 a month, are on slightly modified versions of free Shopify themes. The same goes for local and niche sites. Don't obsess over months or spend thousands of dollars for a web designer to change a few colors around and import a theme they already bought. Make sure your content's readable, throw a few images on there, and keep your colorway pretty consistent. A simple site architecture is all you really need in order to make SEO work for your brand. Number 2, be average at technical SEO. This one may seem a bit backwards, but just trust me. You can be totally average at technical SEO and still make a ton of money. You don't even need to know how to code. Just because your site doesn't score a, let's say, 100 on an Ahrefs or SEM rush crawl, that doesn't mean it's broken. Most of the brands I work with probably score in the 70 to 85 range. It's important to remember that these numbers, they don't mean anything. They're just a gamified metric designed to keep you using the app. Take care of the basics like broken links, properly setting up your robots.txt file, addressing any thin or duplicate content issues, and implementing basic schema. Last one, please do not obsess over page speed. If your website loads in under 3 seconds, it's totally fine. Improving your page speed by 1/10 of a second will have such a small impact on your SEO success compared to building links or writing more content. You should spend your time on these. These are going to move the needle so much faster. Just run weekly crawls of your site and monitor for Google Search Console notifications to keep it in top shape. Number 3, do all of your keyword research before you write any content whatsoever. Always begin your keyword research at the bottom of your funnel. If you're an e-commerce brand, this will be your product and collection pages like collagen supplements for men. If you run a local business, these will be your location and service pages like air conditioning repair in Los Angeles, for example. You should have 1 to 2 keywords for every single one of your menu pages, however many that may be. From there, once you've taken care of the bottom of the funnel, move up to the middle of the funnel and figure out exactly which keywords customers are searching for right before they make a buying decision. Maybe men want to know, let's say, the specific benefits of collagen for their skin, or a homeowner in Los Angeles wants to know when the best time of year it is to get their air conditioning repaired. Gather an exhaustive list of the keywords and prioritize them based on search volume and competitiveness. Finally, move up to the top of the funnel and expand your search to find keywords that people are just entering your funnel in. Okay, you're going to target these last. Number 4, plan out your content. You should write content in the exact same order that you do keyword research, starting at the bottom of the funnel and moving your way up from there. Create a content plan that reflects this. You don't just want to write a ton of blogs to drive traffic and wait to optimize your money pages later because you think you can win the blogs first. You're not going to make any money this way. Keep in mind that your content rate, whether it's collection pages, product pages, blogs, will vary between competitors, niches, industries, time of year, size of your team, things like that. I've done the most extensive testing in the e-com niche, and I find that a rate of 4 to 8 blogs a month seems to be the sweet spot for publishing rate. At this point, you can still maintain extremely high content quality without getting caught up in the anti-AI algorithm updates. For reference, we publish at a rate max of 4 to 8 per month for each of our brands. I recommend building out and optimizing all of your money pages early on, totally first, and then move on to the middle and eventually top funnel content as you evolve. Personally, for brands we bring on, we do all the money pages in the first 30 days and get right on to blog content after that in month 2. Number 5, organize your content by cluster. The more money pages you have, the more clusters you're going to have to build. A cluster is pretty much a series of pages that are closely related to a central topic. If you have multiple clusters, I recommend building your content calendar in a way that you complete a single cluster before moving on to the next one. This will help you build topic authority much more quickly than if you were to try to cover all of the clusters all at once. Once you've completed one, move on to the next, and while you're working on that second or third one, the first 1 or 2 can start making money and driving traffic to your site. The theory here is that really you want to focus all of your energy on just one thing, being one cluster, and push it, let's say, 10 feet at a time, rather than dividing all of you or your team's energy up to try and move the entire site forward 1 inch at a time. Number 6, optimize all of your money pages first. I know I've been harping on this, but it's super important. You have all your keywords and you have a content plan. It's time to put them into action. For every single one of your money pages, make sure to put the target keyword in the following locations: your H1/title. If it's a collection or product, that'll just simply be the collection or product title. Your meta title, your meta description, mentioned, your URL slug, first sentence of the page content, and then naturally a few more times throughout the content, as well as your image alt text. If you only have a few pages, this is going to go really fast, right? If you look at 3, 4, 5 products, you'll be done in a couple hours, or probably way less, really. If you've got hundreds of products, it will take some time, but I promise you every single one of them is important, even if it feels redundant. You optimizing a page versus not optimizing the page could be the difference between 1, 10, even 100 sales down the road. Please make sure you do all of your money pages before you write a single blog. Number 7, write better blog content, not more of it. My approach to SEO has always been one of quality over quantity, especially in the case of blog content. As I mentioned just a few minutes ago, I would much prefer to write 4 to 8 blogs each month that are super high value and actually are going to compete on page 1, instead of just writing, 10, 20, 30, 40 AI blogs and just hoping that one of them manages to rank on page 1. That's just like throwing things at the wall and seeing what sticks. I don't like that. I want to know things are going to work. I use AI to generate first drafts. I've also built several custom GPTs for our agency to help us analyze competitors, compare our first drafts against the SERP competition, and then analyze content structure against those same competitors. The GPTs save me so much time and drastically improve content quality without having to write every single word from scratch. I think it's so much easier and so much faster to see AI content and make it better, as opposed to looking at a blank page and trying to write from scratch. Consumers are much more sophisticated than they used to be, so they can easily sniff out generic AI content. So if you think you're off the hook for just posting 4 to 5, 6, 7, 8 AI blogs a month without looking at them, you are sorely mistaken. They are not going to buy from brands that don't invest in the quality of their content. Number 8, build more internal links than you think you should. Probably the first year and a half of my SEO career, one thing that massively held me back early on in my success was the lack of internal link building I actually did. I was so focused on building backlinks that I ignored how valuable internal links can actually be. Truthfully, they do pretty much the exact same thing as backlinks do. Caveat is that you're fully in control of an internal link, how and when they get built. Also, it's your website, so they're totally free. You don't have to go pay for backlinks, or you don't have to go pay for an internal link. Build internal links from every single blog in a specific cluster to the money page, and also build internal links between blogs in the same cluster. Here's my basic framework. Make sure that the first internal link on every blog points towards the money page in that cluster, then add internal links to at least 4 or 5 of the other blogs in that same cluster. I have a full guide on internal link building for e-commerce, so go check that out. Number 9, pay for backlinks. I have been paying for backlinks for 4 years now, and I've never been penalized. It is without a doubt the easiest and most scalable way to build backlinks. If you are a business owner, it makes no sense to put all of your effort into broken link building, link exchanges, or trying to build link-based content like infographics or something like that. These are just simply not scalable ways to build links. Backlinks do cost money. That is kind of the dirty little secret here in SEO. They're generally between $100 and $400 for most good sites. Sure, you can pay, 10, 20, 30,000 for placements on sites like Forbes, but you don't need to. $100 to $400 is a very doable range for most brands, and it's quite honestly the range we operate in the most and have a lot of success in. It may sound expensive, but you're a business owner, and you can either invest $100, $200, $300, $400 in a link, or you can invest your time in trying to get a free link. Okay, you can always make more money to offset the link building cost, but you can never buy more time, especially not as a business owner when you're probably already working 50, 60 plus hours a week. Just spend the money on links so you can go run your business and grow it in other ways. Number 10, build several types of backlinks. This is my favorite mix of backlink building. We build guest posts with branded anchors to the homepage and the blog posts. We build link insertions with contextual anchors to the money pages. We use PR syndication with branded anchors and also contextual anchors to the homepage and money pages. We have now started building Reddit links to the homepage, and we also will build tier 2 and tier 3 backlinks to the guest posts. If you consistently do this over time, and I'm talking like 5, 10, maybe 15 backlinks a month, along with all these other 10 tips I showed you, I guarantee that you will get to the top page 1 in a few months. I've helped dozens of Shopify brands 5, 10x, and even 32x their initial investment with SEO. I recently dropped a free video detailing the exact steps I use to develop these insane strategies, so I highly recommend you go watch that. Peace.